This is Non-Monogamous Mark coming to you from my home in Ventura, California. And I've been thinking about commitment today. You see, I'm the co-founder of Ethical and Consensual Non-Monogamous Lifestyles Association. And as part of our lifestyle association, and as part of what I really try to bring out into people, is to help people to get into their mind the idea and the concept of increasing in their life their abundance, their liberation, and their freedom. Because so much of life seems to be where we are, at some point in our life, we peak. You know, like when I ask people, for instance, about, you know, when was the best sex in their life, they oftentimes will cite back years ago. You know, and so we try to help people to increase their abundance, their liberation, and their freedom. And I was thinking about a lot today about how to increase people's freedom. How do you increase your freedom? And what came to my mind just over and over was this concept of commitment. You see, because we are trained in our society from little kids. You know, you join a little league team as a little kid, and you know, the cheer that oftentimes will be there as a little league team as they get in a little huddle and, are you committed? Yeah! You know, and of course then it's just drilled into us. We want to commit because you can't win without committing. Well, I'm starting to kind of think, and I am not too far from being a senior citizen. I'll just kind of say it that way. And I'm starting to think that you can't win by committing. I really am. Now, yeah, I looked up, I have a tool on my computer that allows me to take a look. I can put one word or a phrase or sentence or something in, and I can take a look and see what kinds of things that people have that they're searching for on Google that are kind of related to that. And so I put in making commitments to find out what kinds of things people are kind of looking for and searching for. And the words that came back are commitment, committed relationship, commitment issues, relationship commitment, commitment in a relationship, commitment problems. Why is commitment important? These are the things that people are going to Google and searching about. You see, in like the concept of working hard in order to succeed, you have to work hard, and the concept of there's no gain without pain. And I have found that those are total lies. They're things that they're fed to us. The concept of we got to be monogamous in our lifetime, in our life. You know, we know with being ethically and consensually non-monogamous, we know that that's not right. And so there are so many things that are fed to us that just aren't right. And I think commitment's another one of those things. Why? Because what commitment does is it obligates you. Now, am I committed to my partners? Yes, I am. But like I'm here in Ventura, California with Kathy right now. You know, and we just celebrated an anniversary last week. But I'm committed to her for now. And, you know, if someone else were to come along in her life that could bring more happiness and joy in her life, I love her so much. I want all the happiness and joy for her. And I would hope then that we could go on through in our lives where she would then have a committed partner with another person. So maybe it would be me and that other person, or 2 or 3 other people and me. Or maybe not me at all. And that would be okay if I really understood and believed that she was just absolutely blissfully happy in her life. And that she was in a really good place. And so, you know, my commitment to her and my other partner, my commitment to her is, hey, I'm committed to you for the time being. But I'm not going to commit to you for the rest of my life. Because I myself might change. I myself might find another partner that I want to go and move with them, and that may require that I move across the country. You know, all kinds of things. I had a partner one time that she was a married woman, and a girlfriend that I had, and we were deeply in love with each other, and we wanted to make commitment to each other. But this woman, her health wasn't that good, and sure enough, her health took a turn for the worse. And she said to me, she says, "Mark, I'm going to break up with you. I do not want to put you through the same things that I'll probably end up putting my husband through." And you know, at that time, I thought, well, I want to be committed to you, and yet she gave me the gift of freedom, and the gift to go on and live my life and to enjoy my life. And I didn't understand that at that point, because I was still wrapped up in my brain in this place where you got to commit. And I was ready to commit with her. And so I realize now what a gift she gave me when she broke up with me. Because yes, I have been able to follow her with her health, and it's not been a very good place that she's been in over the last number of years. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to be free to go on and have a wonderful life. And I'm thankful because I didn't have a commitment that I had to keep of some kind. And so the next time that you go and you make your commitments, you know, what are you committing to? How about commit to excellence in your life, in your own life? And understand, then have the conversations with your partner when you go and get into like these phrases that people are looking up on Google. Committed relationships, relationship commitment, commitment in a relationship. You know, when you go and you start talking to your partners about that, then, you know, just say, well, I want to be committed to you, so that if you end up needing something that I can't provide in your life, then you're able to be free. And you don't have an obligation because of some commitment that we made. I don't want you to feel obligated to me. Because see, that's the opposite of freedom, is obligation. And I started thinking about this not only in terms of relationship, but when we go and we buy things. Why do we end up committing to buy houses and finance things and what have you? The reason why is because that's the way that we are conditioned. It's good for our economy. It's good for, you know, I mean, we want all this stuff, right? Well, 2 or 3 years from now, are you going to still want all the same stuff? No, you're going to be wanting new stuff. And then it's a vicious cycle. And so even when it comes to mortgage, you know, I kept thinking that because yeah, I've got a house now that I've got to keep going back and to Seattle, taking care of. I got 2 houses, in fact, and I got to take care of my houses, you know, and if I were to do it all over again, you know, I'd live in a tiny house, or be full time in an RV where I can take off for the weekend and just explore and have a good time. And sure, you may say, well, you can't raise a family that way. I know families that are doing this. But it's just, you got to think outside the box a little bit. And you can take and downsize your life so that you can start experiencing more freedom in your life, more joy in your life, and more happiness in your life with a lot less. And that's not only a lot less in possessions, it's a lot less in commitments too. So I hope I gave you something to think about, and if I did, go make a comment in the comment section and tell me what you're thinking. Thanks a lot, and take a look at the link below and click on that link so that you can learn more about Non-Monogamous Mark and also ECNM Lifestyles Association. Thanks a lot.